Good morning. This is actually the time that I like to practice. So it's nice to be able to share this with you all in the morning. And I might just do a little sound check with you guys. If you can hear me all right, maybe someone puts a 1 in the chat. Thank you. Anish, hello. I'm actually going to be coming to Calgary. So just before we get started, I'll let you all know what's going on if you want to practice with me in person, if you can. And feel free to mention where you're from. It's nice to know, because hopefully one day I can possibly practice with you all and wherever you may be in the world or close to. But I'll let you know before we get started that I will be offering Yoga Nidra in Calgary on the 9th of November. And this is going to be at Passage Studios in Calgary. And then again, offering some somatic movement and Yoga Nidra here in Kelowna on November 16th at the Rotary Center. Wow, people from everywhere. That's so wonderful. Yes, and I made this also for this time because I wanted to make sure that our friends in Europe could join in. So I love seeing that some of you from Ireland and England are here as well to practice. And yeah, and then of course today I'm so grateful for you all to be here. I wanted to mention that in some of the writings and as well as the videos I had posted before today, that I encourage you to bring something that either ties to your ancestral past or maybe a totem or something special for someone that you have maybe lost, and maybe even just if that doesn't resonate with you, a piece of a place that holds some energy to it that resonates with you. Or even just an object that holds power for you. That could be rocks or crystals or a piece of jewellery. And more so speaking onto ancestry and people that we've loved that have passed on, the importance of having this in my eyes is that we often talk about how we've got ancestral trauma, or we talk about things that have impacted us in a negative way that have come from the past. But what I've noticed is that more recently, the focus has been so much on what has gone wrong in the past. And I want for this evening or for this morning's practice to, before we get into it, just honor the healing that has happened from our past and the resiliency that has taken place in order for us to be here. Now, I know that there's been hardships that have been carried on over the years, but also healing has carried on through the years. And when we honor this side of our past, it can also help us heal and know that, the things that happened then, although some of it is quite sad and devastating, what still has happened in that point has brought us to where we are today, which is here and in a place where we can be in community and we can be healing as a group. So thank you so much for coming to this live, because I truly believe that practicing things like meditation and Yoga Nidra in a group is going to be a very powerful way to process and do this healing work as a collective. So first off, just thank you so much. And thank you for being here. I will get started. If you go a little bit closer, actually, I'll just pop it into the chat now in case you just are coming now. Ooh, that ain't it. Oh. That ain't it. That's my country girl coming out. Some of you might not know this, but I grew up on a farm in the middle of nowhere. So I truly believe that that is what makes us dreamers. So, okay, lots of sky and not a lot else going on. Okay, so I left a Spotify playlist if you have Spotify or like to have music during the practice. And I'm going to start mine now, so you can feel free to start yours also. And then for those of you who don't want to have music playing in the background, I suggest using headphones because that really helps with the audio. Okay, so I imagine a lot of you are already ready. So just find yourself in a comfortable position, either lying down in Shavasana on a yoga mat, resting onto your couch, or perhaps you can do this practice in bed if you're still just starting your day. You'll want to make sure that your legs are comfortably apart, allowing for your hips to relax. And your arms are going to place naturally by your sides with the palms facing upwards. And this is going to open your chest and your shoulders. Now, for some of us, having our palms upward might be challenging, but see if you can do this for yourself this morning. Otherwise, you can alternatively place one hand on the belly or the heart or both over your belly. And that's going to create a little bit more of a container for yourself. And then lastly, ensure that your forehead is slightly above your chin so that you can elongate the back of the neck. And then close the eyes and begin to settle into the container you've created for yourself. Know that if you fall asleep during the practice, that you will still receive the benefits of Yoga Nidra. But if you wish to remain awake, make this choice now. Maybe even repeating to yourself, I will remain awake and aware during the practice of Yoga Nidra. And begin to make any little last adjustments that you might need in order to be fully comfortable. And if at any point during the practice you feel that you need to move or adjust or feel squirmish, just observe it for a moment before making that initial transition. See if this is something that your body truly needs, or if this is an opportunity to meet a reaction. And from there, you can choose to respond or not. And know that this is not a reflection of you or your practice, but an opportunity to learn more about yourself. We'll start with taking 2 physiological sighs. First one I'll just express to you, and then we'll do it together. You're going to take a deep inhale through the nose, and then a quicker, sharper inhale, and then exhale out through the mouth. So now together, take a deep inhale through the nose or the mouth if you have to. A quicker, sharper inhale. And then exhale, sigh, perhaps letting all of that energy out through the mouth. Deep inhale. And secondary inhale. Exhale, let it all go. Settling into your stillness. And the practice of Yoga Nidra begins now. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your belly. Allow your breath to move as it is, either forcing or holding back. Simply aware of the dance of your breath between the inhales and the exhales. And allow your breath to release you from the clouds of thought that perhaps are passing by. Not attaching yourself to any one cloud of thought. And begin to shift your attention to the room around you. Noticing the ambient sounds in the distance. Perhaps the passing of cars, the hum of electronics, perhaps a drip of water or a fountain. And there's no need to label any of these sounds as good or bad. Just allow them to be present, to be in your presence. Just as you feel the subtle shift of awareness to the sound of your breath. Or the beat of your heart. And as you begin to recognize the sound of your heart, allow for your awareness to land here. And perhaps there's something within this space that is beyond a sound. Perhaps it feels like a calling. Calling you back to your true essence, to your most authentic self. The one that does not have any of the preconceived notions or expectations. But the version of yourself that is complete and whole. And if this complete and whole part of yourself that resides in the heart spoke to you, what sankalpa, what heartfelt desire, wish, or prayer would it gently whisper for you to hear? Keep breathing as you listen. And what it's sharing with you is your sankalpa. Asking for you to rewrite the story within. Let your body, your heart, and your mind open to this possibility for yourself. And if your sankalpa remains unclear, you may use one of the following until your truest sankalpa reveals itself during the practice or at a later time. I am in harmony with my true self. I am alive with joy. I am always evolving. I am honoring my body as a temple. I am safe to give and receive love. I am grateful. I am enough. Or simply, I am. Surrender into the vastness within as you declare your sankalpa internally and eternally 3 times, speaking into the space of the mind's eye, repeating your sankalpa for every cell in your body to hear. Repeat it now. Allow the vibrations of your sankalpa to expand to all the edges of your body. Feeling that the vibration of these words settle into complete stillness of your being. Stillness that lands your awareness to the edges of your body. As you begin to channel your awareness to different parts of yourself through Annamaya Kosha, the rotation of consciousness. And as you rest here, feel that even within your stillness, that energy is moving within you at all times. And where you place your awareness, your energy flows to this space. Sense that as you move your awareness to these spaces, you can feel a healing energy, a nurturing energy. And if you cannot feel it, imagine it. And if you cannot imagine it, be open to it. If you feel yourself drifting off or your awareness wandering, allow for my voice to be your voice. As you anchor into the space of the right thumb, right thumb, right thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, the tips of all your fingers and thumb, the back of the right hand, and the palm of the hand, right wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, right shoulder, the whole right arm, the whole right hand, the right side of the collarbone, right side of your chest, center of the chest, center of the chest, center of the chest, the upper abdomen, the lower abdomen, and the right side body, and the right side of the back body, from the shoulder blade, the rib cage, the right hip, the right glute, and the inner crease of the right leg, and the top of the leg, and the back of your leg, the right knee, right knee, right knee, and the shin, calf, ankle, the whole right leg, whole right side body, awareness of your right heel, and the sole of the foot, and the top of the foot, and the right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, the tips of your toes, awareness of your right foot, the right leg, the right side body, right arm, your hand, aware of the presence of the right side of your body, the energy of the right side of your body, the existence of the right side of your body. Noticing the temperature and the texture, the sensations that arise in the whole right side of your body. And shift your awareness now into the left hand, aware of the left hand thumb. Left hand thumb, left hand thumb, index finger, middle finger, ring finger, little finger, back of the hand, palm of the hand, aware of the fingertips, and the whole right hand, left hand, left wrist, forearm, elbow, upper arm, shoulder, the whole left arm, the whole left hand. Awareness landing onto the left side of the collarbone. The left side of your chest. Center of the chest. Center of the chest. Center of the chest. The upper abdomen. Lower abdomen. The left side body. The left back body. From your shoulder blade to the left side of the ribs, to the lower back, left glute, the inner crease of the left leg, aware of the left hip, upper leg, lower leg, the back of the leg, aware of the left knee, shin, calf, and the left ankle. Aware of the whole left leg, the left side of your torso, front and back. Awareness of your heel, the left heel, left heel, left heel, on the top of the foot, on the sole of the foot, left big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, little toe, the tips of your toes, awareness landing onto your left foot, your left leg, left side body, left arm, hand, resting into the presence of the whole left side. Awareness landing onto the whole left side. Resting into the existence of the whole left side. Noticing the temperature and the textures, the sensations. Totally aware. The whole left side of your being. And now begin to recognize the awareness of the right side of your body. Floating your awareness from the right side, and then to the left side. Floating your awareness back and forth. Sensing the wholeness of the right side of your body. The wholeness of the left side of your body. Until eventually this transition back and forth, this oscillation from the left to the right, and the right to the left harmonizes as one sensation. Feeling your arms, your torso and your legs, your feet, your hands. All the energy from this awareness now travels up your neck. Opening the throat. Opening up the energy of your whole spine. From your tailbone to the base of your skull. Aware of your neck. The back of your head. The crown of your head. Awareness washing over your forehead. Resting into your temples. Your eyebrows. Eyelids. Eyelashes. The orbs of the eyes. The eyes themselves. The right side of the brain. The left side of the brain. Awareness of your whole brain. Awareness landing onto your ears. Aware of the craters and curves of your ears. Into your eardrums. Towards the center of the head. Aware of the nasal cavity. The right nostril. The left nostril. Both nostrils. The mouth. The inside of the mouth. The cheeks. Towards your teeth. And your top and bottom teeth. The tongue. The mouth. The teeth. Awareness of your lower lip. Your upper lip. Both lips together. The tip of your nose. The bridge of your nose. the cheekbones, and the base of the ears, along your jawline, and the point of the chin, your whole face, your whole head, your whole neck, spine, both arms, both hands, the whole upper body, the whole lower body, the right leg, the left leg, both legs, both feet, and the tips of your toes, the tips of your fingers, the crown of your head, whole body awareness. Noticing the temperature, the texture, the sensations of your whole body. You're completely aware, completely still and aware. No effort is involved. Aware of your whole body in flow, your whole being in flow, your whole self in flow. Become aware of the quiet stillness, the energy that moves within you, and the stillness that you hold in your body. See if you can carefully listen to the beat of your heart, listening to the sound of your heart. Letting your awareness sway like a blade of long grass in a serene meadow. And as the wind blows onto the grass, you can feel that it resonates like your inhales and exhales. A rhythmic dance of movement, allowing for you to feel the sensation of your inhale and your exhale. And these green grasses sway in harmony. Inhaling your essence and exhaling, letting go. Begin to count your breath down from the number 11. Inhale, 11. Exhale, 11. Inhale, 10. Exhale, 10. Continue to count your breath down in this nature. If you lose your place, you can begin again. This is a practice of non-judgment. And when you reach 1, start again, counting down your breath from 11. You'll have some time now to observe and count down your breath. You will be called back in a few moments. Exhale. On your next exhale, release whatever number you may have landed on, letting go of any desire to have been anywhere else but here and now. As the energy of pranamaya kosha now moves into the emotional body, where you can explore your present state, a fluid space of equanimity, where you can be at peace with all opposing forces. Allowing for any emotions that arise to be accepted, as they are a language of the soul. Do not resist any sensations, as this is an opportunity for you to allow. And as you allow, you can begin to truly let go. Feel into the sensations within your body of pleasure, as if it is a warm golden light filling your entire body. Allow it to radiate from your heart and flow through your whole body, noticing the parts of yourself that you experience pleasure. Notice where it sends ease and comfort, the sensation of pleasure. Pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. Now shift your attention to feelings of pain or discomfort. And allow yourself to connect to this physical experience or emotional experience of pain. And as you connect to this part of your body where you sense pain, explore the curiosity there. Noticing if perhaps a memory of loss, frustration, or physical discomfort appears. And as you witness it, acknowledge it. Not with a label, but an awareness. Pain. 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 And feel the sensation of pain as if it were a cool blue light. Acknowledging its presence within you without any resistance or judgment. Just allow it to be. And begin to notice the depth of your breathing. This is nothing you need to change. Simply observe your breath at its depth while you experience this sensation. Now begin to integrate both sensations, visualizing a warm golden light that notes on the pleasure within you. And then the cool blue light, where pain resides within you. And as your awareness travels from these lights of color, gold and blue, you can begin to see how they coexist, how they can be sensed simultaneously. And if you cannot sense them simultaneously, imagine that you can. And these lights begin to now harmonize into an emerald green glow. Connecting you to your intuition as your awareness travels upwards towards the mind's eye. And releasing the emotions, the memories, and the sensations. Discovering equanimity in this emerald green, radiant glow. And expanding from the third eye. Moving your awareness from the emotional body to the mental body. Vijnanamaya kosha. And clearing between your brows. A creative space for you to let go of any attachment. And focus purely on the presence of what arises in each moment. As you hear each image, sensation, allow yourself to let go as you move on to the next. A timeless hourglass. An infinite library. Two birds on a telephone wire. A wandering soul. A violin. Two swans. And drops of rain. A horse running in a field. A Zen garden. A Zen garden. A Zen garden. A sparkling emerald held up to the sun. A colorful morning hue. Footsteps in mud. A baby in your arms. An ox tilling a field. The hand of a loved one being placed on yours. A sacred song. A sacred song. A sacred song. And now your awareness rests into your full body as you experience peace in your current form. You sense yourself resting in a tranquil meadow. feeling the grass between your toes, beneath your feet, as you root into the present moment. A gentle rain falls from the sky, just as the notes of your heart song begin to play. Raindrops landing on your skin. And here you are. You are present. You are aware. And as the rain continues, acknowledge if there is any residual grief or resentment that lingers in your heart. Let these emotions surface like raindrops. And allow for yourself to see them and to hear them. Let the rain wash away your pain and cleanse your heart. Recognizing this moment as an opportunity to make space for new beginnings and to honor what you know of the past. It is not that these spaces or memories cease to exist. Cherish what you may and release the power little by little of what burdens your heart. And as the rain clears, look up to the sky as the clouds begin to part, exposing the sun's bright, shining energy. Connect it to your heart as it shines the beauty that you hold within yourself. Visualize it as a bright, brilliant light, shining with love, kindness, authenticity. And as you embrace this inner beauty, notice how it reflects in the world around you. The meadow, the rain, and the sun, all mirroring your beauty within, reminding you of your innate worthiness. Experience this as true in this moment. Beginning to accept your imperfections, your quirks, your little messes. And perhaps this begins to curl the edges of your lips up towards your ears. Noticing how, as you accept yourself, joy can be placed onto your body and your whole being. And how it begins to soften this case that protects the heart. Feeling this alignment within yourself as this song begins to perfectly harmonize with the grounded energy of the earth. the cleansing rain and the radiant sun. You are in tune with your being. You are aligned with your song and the world around you. And when you are ready, slowly bring your awareness back to the present moment, if it has drifted away, knowing that you're aligned with your heartfelt desire and connected to the universal flow. In this moment, silently repeat your Sankalpa 3 times, letting every repetition deepen into your connection. And as you hear it, believe it, or be open to believing it. Repeat your Sankalpa now. You are an essential part of the universal flow of consciousness. Your desires, your intentions, and your presence all contribute to the greater picture. In this moment, you're in a space to receive. Allow for yourself to be open to the boundless opportunities that present themselves. And as you begin to awaken, these opportunities begin to present themselves in real time as your awareness has opened up to your greatest desires being true. Return now to your whole self, to your physical form. Coming back to your body and to the surface you rest on. Aware of your human form in this plane of existence. And your skin, how air rests on it. Your face, how peace is placed on it. In your heart, how it beats life and love and acceptance. You are loved, just as you are and who you grow to be. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. Hari Om Tat Sat. And slowly begin to return to your fingers and your toes by making little movements and flutters. Begin to rotate your wrists and your ankles. And then maybe going into a full body stretch as if this is the first time you've woken up today. Interlacing the fingers, arms rise up overhead, pointing the toes. And with an exhale, let that all come back down. And when you're ready, you can roll onto your side. Stay here for a few moments. Drawing your knees to your chest. Bringing yourself into the C curvature of the spine. How you were brought into existence. You can rest here for as long as you like. And when you're ready, come up to seated. In this space, you can close your practice by continuing with a meditation, with journaling, reflection, and perhaps a gratitude practice. Thank you for being here. As Jimi Hendrix said, and I'm sure someone else, by honoring your past, you're honoring yourself. Thank you so much for your presence. And I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day or your evening, wherever you may be in the world. Thank you for joining. You are magical, Paul. And for those of you who hopped on recently, just feel free to subscribe. There's over 70 Yoga Nidra practices and meditations available to you on my channel. And if you would like to follow me on Instagram, you can find me as Ayla Nova Nidra, where you can get a chance to chat there too. Thank you, Vincent. You're welcome, Dawn. Oh, thank you, Louisa. I was wondering if you're in the practice today. I'm so happy to hear you and love listening to your hand pan. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Have a great day, Paul. Thanks for being here, Susan. And for those of you that joined from Australia, I know how early it is, so in the morning or late at night, you could say. So thank you for being here. I hope this helps you with your sleep. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah. All right, my friends, I'm going to take off for the morning. It's a beautiful, bright, sunny day here in British Columbia, in Canada. And I'm just so grateful to see all of these different places you're all from. I want to say your name, but I don't want to mess it up. Thank you for being here, Delicia. Hope that's right. Okay, rest well, be well, everyone. Namaskar.